ready to square off. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Green Bay Packers. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. Off we go from Green Bay. He'll be out of bounds just past the 25. First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Black 40.
And that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
Ready?
Throwing on second down, Love. There's a short one caught by Kraft. They'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Makes it third and 4.
Third down. We'll try to get it on the ground. What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on fourth down.
Set, go. Cut, cut. Ready, go.
Now some movement up front. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time here today. On fourth down, here comes Jack Fox to kick it away. Return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line.
Ready? 70.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Quick hitting slant there. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2 at the 43-yard line.
From the 43, here's second down and 2. Now they'll set up to throw. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. Yeah. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. A pickup there of 13. First down, Philadelphia.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Throwing now on first and 10. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. And that is incomplete.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
2nd and 10.
Ready? Come, let go.
They'll look to throw yet again. He'll get that out to Barkley. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
This is 3rd and 6.
Dragon 60. Come on, come on. Set. 70 Lions.
They'll look to throw. He'll air it out down the middle. This one just too far for the receiver, out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
Elliott's kick is good. And the Eagles will take a 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
This is fielded inside the 5. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Let's go now. Black 40. Black shot. Ready.
From the gun, it's Love. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
A 2nd down throw for Love. He'll be stopped short of 1st down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. 23 yards on that pass play. Good for a Green Bay 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
On 1st down, it's Love. A ball deep for the end zone. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. Christian Watson, the intended receiver.
It's now 2nd down.
And it'll be 2nd down.
On the double. Drill, quick, set, ready. Yellow, 22. Claws red. White. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Again, working deep downfield. And he's in! Matthew Golden. Touchdown, Green Bay. That his second TD catch of the season.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
Teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
Cardinal. Ready, right?
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Now a screen set up for Barkley. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
3rd and 6.
Cougar 19. 79, 19 right. Dragon 60. Go.
He'll look to throw. Open man, left side. He's got it. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 24 yards. Good for an Eagles first down.
Cougar 19, 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They'll look to throw again. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Danny Ryan.
Back to the air one more time. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. They can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes. It's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
76, 19 strike, 18 run rule, 18 run rule.
On third down. They'll set up to throw. He's got his man. It's Smith. 13 yards on that pass play. First down, Philadelphia.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Ready, set.
First and 10.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Back to throw. Rolling right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Let's go. 19. Ready.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. Maybe a couple there. It's third down.
A 3-yard pickup. And it's third down.
Okay, ready? Cup 19, Cup 19. 10. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. You're at the spin, you're at the spin. Ready, ready?
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Eagles. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
This is one of those cases, Mike, where the play caller understands, I got 3 points in my back pocket. There's no need here to be conservative. Let's keep this drive alive and see if we can come away with a touchdown. But instead of just trying to pick up the first down, they go for the big one, and it's a perfect throw, great catch, and they come away with 6.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
30-yard line.
Here we go. Red 38. Striker 3-3. Set cut.
His drive will start on the ground. He's got room to the 45. 20. 15. And he is gone. 70 yards. Touchdown, Green Bay. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. And back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Passes kick is good. And the Packers are on top. It's 14-10.
Eagles 10. Jack Fox set to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he will be taken down here as the first quarter of play will come to an end. We are through one. 14-10 is our score. And we're back at Lambeau Field in just a moment.
Let's go now. Back to 60. Go.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And the Packers have recovered the football.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up, against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
Okay, ready?
From the 31, here's 2nd and 8.
Come on, set. Yellow, 22. Steel, black. 6, mega. Ready?
Now Love. The ball comes out. In the pocket, looking to throw the ball, but the defense was looking right at the ball. They knock it away and come up with the turnover.
Mike, we see so often a quarterback is so focused, keeping his eyes down the field, looking for one of his receivers to work himself free, that they lose track of where the defenders are. And I think that's exactly what happened here. The defender closed on him quicker than he might have thought, knocks the ball loose, creating the takeaway.
That's quickly out to Smith. And we'll see where they spot this. Very close to a first down. He's forced out just shy of the mark.
Nice job there, getting the ball to your slot receiver and then letting him get to work. It's a nice feeling as a quarterback when you can just have a short throw, still result in a big game.
2nd and inches.
Get it. 60 vices, 60 vices.
Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. He'll tuck it and take off. And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a first down.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Here we go, set. Cougar 19. Big Lion.
They motion the slot man left.
Ready.
Little quick pass to the receiver heading left. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Touchdown, Philadelphia.
We all make such a big deal, Mike, when we see a quarterback go through his progression and deliver a deep downfield strike for a touchdown. But sometimes, just take what's easy, the easy pitch and catch, get an underneath completion. That's exactly what the quarterback does here. Takes what the defense gives them, and you have a playmaker like that on the outside, they can do the rest with their feet after the catch, and end result is still a touchdown.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Here we go. Plaster. 6. Ready.
Love to throw it on first down. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays. But I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of a spark.
His throw left side is complete. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Let's go now. Black, red, cycle. .52 blaster. Hut.
Now Love. The throw here is complete. And he is very close to the first down, but an eyeball, he is shy of it. And they say it's 4th and inches.
Ready. Drill green. You yellow. Ready.
They'll go for it. Love. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle.
You know, Mike, you could almost just look down in the huddle, and the players are looking at the sideline like, Coach, isn't the punt team going to come out? And the coach was having none of it. He says, no, you're staying on the field. We're being aggressive all day long, and we're going to go pick up this first down.
Down.
On the handoff, this is Barkley. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Ready. Cowboy 80. Go.
Looking to throw here on 2nd and 10. Forced out wide, and he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. It was a good idea. Didn't force anything there, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
So anytime the quarterback leaves the pocket, immediately all the receivers, Mike, have to go scramble drill. Continue to work open, separate, give your quarterback somewhere to go with the ball, but give credit to the defense. They plaster on all the eligible receivers, and he has to just throw this one away.
Here's a 3rd and 10.
Street. Get it. Cowboy 80.
Now they'll set up to throw. He dives, and what a catch for the first down. It's a first down and a gain of 13.
You just love to see this effort, especially on 3rd down. You understand, you want to keep this possession alive. You have to do everything in your power sometimes to bail out your quarterback, and it's exactly what he does here, and it brings up a fresh set of downs.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, That takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10.
Hey. Cougar, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Kill.
Here's a handoff to Barkley. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
The line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 13-yard
They'll
line.
look to throw. That's to the left side and taken in by Smith. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Two minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. Back with more from Lambeau Field after this. Third and 7.
19 wide, 19 tight, 19 tag.
He'll drop to throw. He's got it at the 3. And this won't be a touchdown, but it will be a 1st down as they're able to get the conversion and set up 1st and goal.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
From the 1-yard line, 1st down and goal.
Here we go. Ready.
And he's going to be swallowed up, taken down, sacked back at the 5.
I don't hate the play call. The best opportunity to throw the ball down this close to the goal line is usually on 1st or 2nd down, Mike. The issue here is the quarterback has to know, if my first read is not open, this ball needs to be thrown out the back of the end zone. You cannot take a sack this close to the goal line.
Let's go now. Panther 60, 19.
Moving to his right. He keeps it himself.
Just getting anything out of that one, I think, is impossible. It looked like he might have to throw it away early. Instead, he pulls it down. He winds up picking up a yard.
They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4.
Here we go, Jack. Let's go.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And this defense standing tall in the red zone. They stop him for no gain. And now it's 4th and goal.
You could see the quarterback, once he got the snap, he was looking for any seam, any daylight. But nothing materialized, and he's fortunate he got back to the line of scrimmage.
That's a timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their 2nd. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock. On 4th down, here comes Jake Elliott for the Philadelphia field goal. This, about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Eagles will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Black, blue, 32. Blue striking. Black shot. Slice blue. Hut.
From the gun, it's Love. got his running back downfield, and it's complete. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
First down.
Packers going to use their final timeout now as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half.
Let's go now. Needle, black 40. Seal, black. Ready.
On first down, it's Love. Completes this one. That's Christian Watson. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Wow, they are moving the ball to start this drive. 21 on that play.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Jack Fox set to kick off.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
Here we go. Viking 18.
They'll start on the ground with Barkley. They converge on him quickly. They'll only get a couple. The all-pro Micah Parsons there for the stop.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. That is caught out wide on the RPO. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
He'll look to throw. Open man, left side, he's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. A pickup of 14 on that one. Good for an Eagles first down.
Eagle first down.
Now, faking the give. That'll be taken in by Barkley. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 3.
Check smash, Panther 60, Panther 60. Viking 18.
They'll run it here with Saquon. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
3rd and inches.
Ready? 70 Timberwolves. Cowboy. 70. 70 Timberwolves. 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 70 Tim Ready.
He'll try to run here with Barkley. And he's not going to get there. Wallop right at the line of scrimmage, and now it's 4th down.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run, there's no holes for the back to find, and all these zero or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots. Little test of wills up front, huh, Mike? I mean, who wanted this one more? Who would get off the line quicker? Who would drive the other side backwards? Pretty impressive that not only are they the ones that won the battle, the defense knew what was coming and still couldn't stop it.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Hot 70, hot 70.
Man in motion is Smith. Now this time they'll look to throw. On the run to the right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. The quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown. So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this two-point try, but execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here we go, set. Black 40. Hut, hut.
We'll go play action with Love. Exiting the pocket right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
Y'all gotta pump my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic.
Black shot. Let's go. Yellow. Green jack. Ready?
On 2nd down, Love. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. 3rd down, 3 to go.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Ball red. Needle blue. Hut, hut.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That one caught. He finds Golden. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on 3rd down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
Rail, yellow. Bang.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. To the left side in the hands of Watson. And they bring him down, but not in until they get inside the 30-yard line.
That's another Packers first down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Steel, black. Black Ultra. Set cut.
On first and 10, here's Love. Right back to Watson. Another grab. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Shot. 10 cycles.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Set cut.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. Oh, the ball's out. And I think the Eagles have it. Yes, they do.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of...
And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay, so they might be taking a look at this one. So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble.
Ready. 45. Watch out now. 50 series. Ready.
Second down throw for Love. That'll be taken in. It's Trey Benson. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
So often for a defense defending the passing game, the most difficult guy to account for is the running back out of the backfield. So a really nice job here, bringing him down before he has a chance to pick up any yards after the catch.
It's going to be third. They need one.
Here we go. Set. Yellow. 43. Hut.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controls the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up fourth down.
Ultra.
Less than a yard.
Check pink. Ultra. Go Ultra. Hut.
Oh, the hard count looked like they cut somebody to jump. If they did, they pick up the first down. So now, from half the distance closer, here's first and goal.
Down. 33. Yellow. Set.
They'll try to run this one in. And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped it for no gain at the 4.
And the big man in the middle swallows him up right at the line of scrimmage. And I think the next time this offensive play caller decides to go to the ground game, Mike, I bet you he's going to find a different place along that defensive front to attack.
Line of scrimmage remains the 4-yard line. It's second and goal.
Here we hut.
That is caught to the goal line and in. Touchdown, Packers. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
The extra point by Bass is good. And the Packers have cut the deficit to 5. Ready to go once more as the kick's away. Safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. on the ground. It's Barkley to start the drive. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Got it. Wait, punching. 18 rattle. 18 rattle. Here we go. Set. Count 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Second down, 8 to go from the 28.
Let's go now. 19 Charger. 19 Charger. 79 Bronco. Let's go.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
This crowd into it now as we get to third down.
70 Timberwolves. Go.
Back to throw. And that is incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
That's taken at about the 14. Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10.
Set. Ready. Ready.
Throwing is Love. They'll try to set up the screen here. Room to run. Has the 30. And he's out of bounds, up close to the 45-yard line. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drop.
44-yard line.
Set. Hut. Red. 38. Shovel. Hut.
From the gun, here's a handoff. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
He was taken down at the 50-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
Ready.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's second down and 4.
Ready. Ready. Yellow. 43. Set.
Love to throw. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. That one good for 26 yards.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
1-yard gain brings up second and 9 at the Eagles' 23-yard line.
On the double.
From the 23, here's second and 9.
Here. Ready.
firing to Golden. And he'll get about 8 yards as he's ushered out of bounds. It'll set up third down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Ready.
A big play looming here. They need to convert. It is third and inches.
33, yellow. Set, cut.
We'll try to get this one on the ground. Oh, he didn't need much, but I don't think he got there. Going to depend on the spot, but it looks like he is short.
If you send your field goal unit on the field, Mike, it gives you a chance to chip away at this deficit. I think I'm keeping my offense on the field. I'm going to one of my critical plays on my call sheet.
Let's go.
Keep this drive alive. The hope
Blue,
is
32.
to come away with 6.
Black shot. Claude red. Red, cycle. Ready.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th. But they will turn it over on down.
And this is a tricky call for this coach. A field goal doesn't do you a lot of good, but a touchdown does. So I don't hate the call, but great job by this defense coming up with a stand and getting the ball back.
Check that. Go! Ready.
I'll run up the middle with Barkley. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Come on. Buffalo 18, 19, target.
They'll look to throw. Looking right side. He's got a receiver. It's Smith. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 1.
Cowboy 80. Ready.
They'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. He's going to have the first down and more. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. That is catch number 60 for the season.
26 yards. First down, Philadelphia.
Here's 1st and 10.
Ready.
He'll get this out wide. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Here's 2nd and 9.
79, come back there. Cowboy 80.
They'll drop to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. A gain there of 13 yards.
Ready? 70.
They run out of the gun with Barkley. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. That's timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their second. And they'll get together prior to this second down play.
Stephanie, 60 average. 60 65.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Here's a shot toward the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
Elliott on now for the PAT. He's got it. And the Eagles will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Packers 21. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. This is 1st and 10.
Steal, black, down. Red, claws red. Smash, red. Rail, yellow. Ready?
From the gun, it's Love. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Here comes second down.
Play brings up second down.
Beetle blue. Black ultra. 6, mega, red, cycle. Green, hut, hut.
Now Love. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. And it's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Blaster, 6. Slide blue, hut.
From the gun, on third down, it's Love. The left side, he finds Kraft. Oh, a pretty good comeback to say the least. Not enough for a first down, but a really solid pickup. And it brings us to fourth down.
Let's go. Blue, 6.
They'll go for it. Love. Open is Kraft. He's got it. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. They convert with a gain of 15.
Just a really nice, simple play design. Just get the ball to one of your playmakers on an underneath crossing route, and he does the rest to secure a nice gain. That's just good, simple execution.
That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play, and it's second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Ready.
On second down, Love. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's not going to get there. Out of bounds, a couple of yards short. It is 4th down.
We see teams more and more throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, really for 2 reasons. 1, they're confident that they can pick up the 1st down with yards after the catch. 2, teams' willingness to go for it on 4th down is at an all-time high.
On 4th down, Love. And it is caught, but he's out of bounds. Would have been the 1st down, but he could not stay in. As a result, they're going to turn. And now the referee looks like he has gotten word from replay. They're going to stop the game inside the last 2 minutes. All replays emanate from there.
Stephanie! Bronco 80! Go!
Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So it's a win here for the visiting Eagles.